Hello, and we're live. And I'm on my own today, so I've got to do all the buttons and everything myself. So we're just going to get rid of the comments, and hopefully I should be able to see. And now I've got to try and get back around the table. So much easier with Charlie's here. Where are we? Hello! Right, let me get up on the screen here so I can see who's watching. Oh, somebody's liked it. Who liked it? Harry. Thank you, Harry. I think, yes. And Kat as well. Thank you, Kat. Yeah, well, I have picked one of those today, so it's nice and clean. Let's have a look here. So, what's that? Oh, got messages coming in as well. Oh my goodness me. Chaos here tomorrow. Oh, hold on. Oh, my lovely next door neighbour offered me some goulash, but I've got two shows, so I'm not going to be around now until very much later on. I've got a show later on tonight for Kids Zone in Newmarket. Looking forward to that. Hi, anybody from Kids Zone. I'm not doing any of the tricks in the show today that you're going to see later on. And if you have got a pack of cards, go and get a pack of cards because we're going to be using them in this show as well. Now, I just want to make a bit of space down here. My table here is such a mess. That can go in there. I'll keep that safe. Because I just want to move this because I'm scared I'm going to knock it over. I've got a glass of orange juice. Oh, I love orange juice. Lovely, lovely. Even though my vase is making that vase. Okay. So I've been going through my box. I found a few other things. Well, this mainly. I'm going to do a couple of tricks for you. Oh, thank you, Sylvia. Yes, it does have to be. Oh, I'm glad your mum enjoyed the show, Kat. Thank you. It's lovely to hear that. And Harry, yes, it needs to be a full deck with no jokers. So it's a full deck of 52 cards with no jokers. Okay. Although if you've got a card missing and you've got a joker, as long as it's 52, should be fine. Hola Eduardo, ¿cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? Me gusta tu videos en la Facebook de otro día. Muy bueno, muy bien. Muy bien, muy bien. It's my friend Eduardo. Fakir Eduard, international crazy professional idiot. I do love him. I do miss Eduard. Fakir Eduard, he used to stick nails up his nose and snakes on. Anyway, I'm banned from talking about Eduard's show with Charlie. And if we ever go over to Salou or to Spain, we're banned from seeing the show. Charlie doesn't want to see the show. Which I'm sure she'll change her mind if she got there, but anyway. Right, we need to move a few bits around on here. Oh, that's that. That can go to there. Perfect. So, yeah. Gracias. No pasa nada. I can't remember what I was going to say now. So yeah, I hope everyone's okay. It's quite a nice day out there today. I've done 2 loads of washing this morning, so I'm quite pleased. Brought the first load in, and just like I thought, I've got 10 minutes, dashed out there, got the second load in. And I've got a show this evening, which I'm looking forward to, and I'm working on my second book in the remote control range. I've done 90% of it. Well, actually I've done 75% of it, not 90, I've done 75% of it. I've got 3 more tricks to write up. I've got an old file of jokes and tricks I've clicked over the years, including some of these self-workers. They're just great, so I'm going to put them together. Hi Jasmine, hi Lucas, hope you're okay. You're going to need a deck of cards, guys. Anybody coming in now, you're going to need a deck of cards, okay? So if you've got a deck of cards, get them ready because you can join in with the trick with me in a little while. What have we got on here? So yeah, so it's going to be a quick show today. I say that every time, don't I? I say it's going to be a short show, and then it turned out to not be. But it's probably going to be a short show today. I've got 3 or 4 tricks for you, and then I'm back on Sunday, Sunday at 12 o'clock. Hi Gideon, hope you're okay. Nice to see you. So yeah, but I hope you're all doing okay as well. I hope people are. More things are starting to open up apparently, and I'm not really going out at the moment. I'm staying inside. It's safer. So, but you know, more things are opening up. So I hope people are enjoying the outdoors and everything that's going on. Let's have a look here. Don't need that anymore. I had these the other day. I'm quite pleased with how these turned out. So I make and sell magic tricks, and I've never had an advert card before. So I made these. So it's also by Wayne Goodman, and it's got double sided, and it shows all the tricks that I've invented, or some of them anyway. All my joke books, Prism, my lecture notes, Jedi Philosophy, my 4 main books, which are Parabellum, Go Compare, Maximus Prime, which just come out, and The Expert at the Restaurant Table, and then Clone, The Interaction, Look Sharp, which is this one here, Sound the Bell Hog, which isn't out yet, and Remote Control 1, which is just been released as well as the Interaction. So I've written 3 books during lockdown. I'm quite pleased with that. Yeah, it's been all right. So hi Barbara, hi Katie. So yeah, so I hope everyone's doing okay. So let's get on with the magic, shall we? So like I said, it's going to be a rather quick show today. I'm just going to do a couple of tricks for you, but you are going to need a deck of cards. If you have got a deck of cards, then get them out, because we are going to be using a full pack of cards for the last trick. And what I thought I'd do is I'll start off with an oldie but a goldie. This I actually messed this up on one of the shows, I don't know how. This was the very, very first trick that I learned when I first got into magic. And it uses 3 pieces of rope. One of the pieces of rope is very, very long, one is medium sized, not as long as the long one, and one is very, very short and not as long as the other 2. Now if I gather them all together, you can see which ones. If I gather them up, especially, if I put the ends in the same place, you can now see which is the long one, which is the short one, which is the medium one, because of the middles. But if I put them like that and do that, you can't tell which end belongs to which one. You might guess it, but it'd be very, very difficult to know which one belongs to which one. So watch this. This is how I deal with it. If I put the 3 ends here and the 3 ends here, if I blow on them and I give it a little shake like this, and then you actually end up with, let me come back this way, I've got it reversed, so I went off the wrong way. We actually got 1, 2, 3, all exactly the same size. Check it out, 1, 2, and 3. There's the short piece of rope, there's the medium-sized piece of rope, and there's the very, very long piece of rope. Now, nothing is what it seems, and seeing is disbelieving, but if I gather the ends up again, 1, 2, and 3. Now the 3 ends are here, the 3 ends are here, and all middles are in the same place. But if I give it a little shake like this, actually all 3 pieces of rope go back to being 1 small, 1 medium sized, and 1 very, very long. And that is the mystery of the 3 ropes. Dun, dun, dun. Love that trick. It's generally the very, very first trick that I learned. I was taught a coin vanish, this one to be precise. And then yeah, I got taught that, and I learned how to do that. And then that was the rope trick, was the very first trick. I sat down with a book and I read the instructions and actually learned how to do it. Thank you, Gideon. I'm glad you're. Hi, Barbara. Thank you, Gideon. I'm really, really glad that you're enjoying them. They are my pride and joy. Maximus Primer has now been published in paperback as well, and I'm very, very proud of this. This is my theory on showmanship. Very, very proud of that. If you got the package up, which I believe you did, you'll have that as a download. But yeah, a lot of people say that my books are written, it's my style apparently, not done intentionally, it's just the way I write them. But it feels like you're having a conversation with me, which is, you know, so I'm just kind of like sharing the information. Okay, let's have a look here. So, what am I doing next? Oh, I'll do this one, I think. So what I've got here is a pack of cards, and we're going to have a card selected. And then I'm going to try and find the card. Okay, so the card, let's have a look here. If someone could say stop for me, I'm just going to keep dealing the cards down like this until someone says stop. Okay, so there is a 10-second delay, I understand that. It doesn't mean that I'm going to go through the cards a few times. But as soon as somebody hears, just say stop. And and we've got one. There we go. Thank you, Harry. And now we've stopped. Okay, now. Ta-da. So Harry was the first one. Oh, Kat got in there very, very quickly afterwards, but Harry was the first one. This is the card we're going to be using for the next couple of tricks. It is the 4 of Hearts. There we go. I couldn't quite see it on the camera. 4 of Hearts. Now I'm going to try and do something with the 4 of Hearts. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the cards into the pack. I'm going to mix them up. I'm going to give them a little shuffle like so. Now I'm going to try and find that 4 of Hearts. And the way I'm going to do it is like this. I'm going to dribble down. And I'm going to take out one card, just one card from the middle. It's the 4 of Clubs. close, but not close enough. So if I blow on the card and flick it, it actually changes into the 4 of hearts, the chosen card. Now I'm going to do it again. I'm going to place it into the middle. Now this time I'm going to do it a bit differently. I'm going to take the cards and I'm going to shuffle them. I'm going to shuffle some face up and some face down, some going this way and some going that way, all the way through the pack. So what you end up with is a pack of cards that are face up and face down, this way and that way. Some are back to back, some are face to face, all the way through the pack. Now it takes about 10 seconds to mix the cards up, but if I give it a little click like that, it takes no time at all for all the cards to go back to being the same way. And if I spread them out, hopefully you can see they are all now completely face down all the way through the deck. Now, that's very, very clever, but it's pointless because I didn't find the chosen card. So we're going to try it again. We're going to take the cards face up and the cards face down, and I'm going to mix them like so. So now the cards are going face up into face down and face up and face down into face up. And now we completely mix the cards up again. Now this time I'm not even going to hold them. I'm just going to draw a circle around the cards. When I go through now, all the cards sort themselves out, apart from one card in the middle, which is in fact the 4 of hearts. Ta-da! Now I'm going to try it again. I'm going to put the card into the middle. And I should show you that they are all completely different. And of course they are. We're going to try and get the 4 of hearts to leave its position it's in now. And we're going to try and make it move itself up through the cards to the top, to the very, very top. Now I'm going to do this again, so I want you to watch it closely. But the card goes into the middle and then rises back to the top. I can even do it from the front if you'd like. So you can go into the middle and then back to the top. Sometimes I can place the card into the middle. Oh, there we go, the 4 of hearts. So it goes into the middle. Give the cards a couple of cuts. A couple more. Give the cards a shuffle. Even give one of these. And then take 2 cards out. What do we got here? We'll go for the blackjacks. There we go. And we'll give them another shuffle in case you thought I was looking for the card, which I wasn't. And I'll take the 2 blackjacks and I'll place them on top. And now we take these 2 cards, we're going to leave them there. And again, I just draw a circle around the cards. And hopefully one card appears between the 2 jacks. And it is the 4 of hearts. Now I'm going to do this again. Okay. Watch really close. We're going to put 2 cards here. We're going to give a little shake like this. We give these little cut over here. And now one card appears between the 2 cards. Now we're going to have a little look and see what that card is. So we've got the Jack of Spades. Oh, it's a completely different card. Well, we didn't find it. Ah, hold on a second. Hold on a second. It is a heart though. I wonder. If we knock off 6 of the hearts, we come back to the 4. Now I'm going to do it one last time, but this time it's going to hopefully be the most impossible version. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the card into the middle, lose it into the middle, and then instead of trying to find it on the first go, I'm going to try and find it on the 3rd go. So I know it's not going to be the first one because that's completely impossible. And I'm not going to get it on the 2nd one either because nobody finds it on the 2nd go. I'm going to try and get it on the 3rd go. So I've now got 3 cards. Let's have a little look at them. And if I was doing this live to you now, the cards would be signed as well. So it shows it's the same card. But we've got the 4 of hearts, the 4 of hearts and the 4 of hearts. And yet none of these cards actually have the 4 of hearts on them. They are completely different. And the only actual way to find the card, the only actual way, is to take one card, like the 9 of spades for instance, and just place it there on the table. And of all these cards that could have been chosen, this one becomes the 4 of hearts. Now I want to try one more thing with this. I'm going to blow up this little red balloon. Oh, it tastes disgusting. And I'm going to place this. This is my trusted seal, Sadie Seal. Oh, that's it there. Hopefully that'll hold it. There we go. Ta-da! Now Sadie is going to attempt to find the 4 of hearts. So if I take the card here and I blow on it, the card is gone. And it completely vanishes, gone from the whole deck. If I go through, you could look at every single, I could give you the cards now, the 4 of hearts is gone from the pack. But we've got to get that 4 of hearts back. And Sadie Seal, she thinks she can do this. So I want to watch this really, really carefully. On the count of 3, Sadie's going to bounce that balloon on her nose so hard, it's going to bounce up so hard, it's going to burst. Are you ready? If you don't like big bangs, cover your ears right now. We're going to go 3, 2, 1. And it didn't go bang. Oh, let's see if we can get it to go bang as well. We want it to go bang if we can. Nope. But she did find the 4 of hearts. The 4 of hearts was found, even though it didn't go bang, going for sale tomorrow. But she did find the 4 of hearts, which is amazing. Well done, Sadie Steele, for not... Well, any second now it's going to go bang down there, I can tell. Oh, well. Right, I'm going to do one more for you. All that build up for that. Sadie, what happened? There were children and animals, even wooden ones. Okay. I had a trick once with a sword. You were supposed to stab the card through and it didn't work either. Okay, let's have a look here. We need everybody to get a pack of cards. If you've got a pack of cards at home, grab a pack of cards, okay, because we're going to try to trick the cards. As long as there's 52 cards there, and give them a shuffle. I want you to really, really shuffle them up, okay? In fact, I'm going to do a quick trick while people are getting cards. So then you can sit down, you can make sure they're all there and count them and watch it. And I'm going to show you a quick trick. I'm going to take out 3 cards. Normally I would have 3 cards selected. I've just got here the 3 kings. The king of spades is in here somewhere, but I'm not using that one. Actually, I might do. Yeah, let's take the diamonds out. I'd rather not have the diamonds. So there we go. So we've got the king of clubs, king of hearts, king of spades. They're the 3 kings. And normally, if I was doing this live, you would just select a card. But yeah, this works as well. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to deal off some cards. So I'm going to deal off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards for the first pile. 15 cards for the second pile. 15 cards for the third pile. That should leave us, I think, about 9 cards left over. So now we are in this position. Let me just go here. Yeah, thanks, Sam. It wasn't exactly how I wanted it to go down, but there we go. Let's have a look here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the first king, I'm going to place face down here. I'm going to just cut off a random amount of cards and place them on top. I'll place second king here and just a random amount of cards on top there, and the third king on there, and then just complete the pack. So now we've got 3 kings, clubs, spades and hearts lost in the pack, and they're in random places throughout. There's no way, if somebody was here, if I was here, or if I was doing it live, I'd have people, I would do this hands off, I wouldn't be doing it. So now we're going to deal the cards down. Okay, I'm going to go left, right, and I'm going to deal 1 pile face up and 1 pile face down. And I'm going to go through the whole pack. And I want you to watch this pile and see if you see one of the kings come face up. Remember, we're not using diamonds. So if you see the king of diamonds, that's not one of the cards. I'm going to go all the way through. Almost at the end. Now I didn't see the king of clubs, king of hearts or king of spades in this pile, so we're going to get rid of them, we're going to discard them. And I'm going to do it again, okay? So I'm going to go left, right, face up and face down. So face up, face down, face up. We're not using diamonds. When we got rid of the diamonds, we decided not to use the diamonds. So I'm going to go through. Also remember as well, normally I wouldn't know what the cards are. Today I do because I picked them out, but normally I wouldn't know what the cards are. I didn't see a king in that pile, so we can get rid of them. We're going to do it again. Now we're going to mix it up this time. I'm going to do left face down and right face up. And I'm going to go through again. And I didn't see a king in there, so we're going to get rid of them. And now for the last time, we'll switch back in, I think. So we'll go face up, face down, face up, face down, face up, face down, face up. And now we're left with 3 cards over here. Now, bearing in mind, normally this would be done with somebody else doing everything. They would cut the cards, they would deal out the cards, they would choose the cards. I would have no idea what the cards were. We had the king of clubs, the king of spades, and the king of clubs, hearts, and spades we had. And if I turn them over, we have the 2 black kings and the red king right there. Ta-da! Ah, I do like that one. Okay, now everyone should have a pack of cards now. Everyone should have a pack of cards. So get your cards and give them a shuffle. Give them a really good shuffle. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Now, it doesn't matter if you do that shuffle or you do that shuffle. What you're doing there is you're holding it above and you're pulling off the top to the bottom. So the cards go on top of each other and I'm pulling off clumps of cards. That's called a Hindu shuffle. So you can do that if you'd like. If you can do it on the table, you can do it on the table, however you want. Just shuffle the cards. Okay. Now, yours is going to be different to what I'm doing here, but I want you to listen to the instructions carefully. I'm trying to explain it as simply and make it as simplified as I can. But we're going to deal out 13s, but it's not as simple as that. I want you to turn the first card face up. Okay, I'm going to start with a different face up card because I want a better example. There we go. So I've dealt a 4. Okay, now you're going to have a different number probably. Doesn't matter. Now we've got to add that number up to 13 by dealing onto it. So that's 4. So I'm going to deal 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I'm only interested in the value of the first card and then dealing the number of cards to make it up to 13. So jacks are 11, queens are 12 and kings are 13, aces are 1. Okay, so the next one is 10, so 11, 12, 13, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, jack is 11, 12, 13, ace 2, 3. Okay, so that's if you run out of cards, you might end up finishing on 13, but if you do run out of cards, just turn them over and put them down. Now I am going to incorporate somebody from home for this trick to make a choice. Okay, now before we go anywhere further, I'm going to choose a number from this pile, and this is going to be our discard elimination card. So if someone could say stop for me whenever they like, just say stop. And again, there is a delay, but somebody can just say stop anytime you like. As soon as it pops up, there we go. Okay, 10. That's our number. Okay, all completely different, and you chose the number 10. I'm going to leave that face up so I don't forget. Now, what I'd like, I would like Kat, as you're the one who put your hand up, Kat, I would like you to name 3 numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want you to choose 3 piles. This will be pile number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. If you could choose 3 of those piles for me, please. Any 3, or anybody can. The first 3 numbers that come up, I will turn over. So they're going to be the piles that we use. Okay, so we want 3 piles chosen: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we've got 2, 5, and 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so they're randomly chosen. Now I'm going to eliminate all the face-up piles, and they go onto the discard pile, and these 2 piles become flush. Now, if you're at this stage with me, you can make those choices yourself. Okay, now here's what we're going to do now. I'd like to take the discard pile with the piles on that you've just taken away, and I want you to deal off, what was the number we chose? 10. Okay, so I want you to deal off 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and place them away. They're finished with, they're not in the game anymore. These are the important ones. So if you're following along with this at home, you've dealt the cards down, you've added them up to 13, you've ended up with an unknown number of piles. I could not know that. You've chosen 3 piles out of it, you turned them over, you've got rid of the other piles. We chose the number 10 at random, and we've taken 10 cards away. What I'd like to do is turn over the top card of each pile. Okay, now yours is going to be different to mine, but I've got a 10, a 10, and a 3. Now you're going to have 3 completely different numbers. Well, maybe not, maybe exactly the same. That would be a big fluke. But you're going to have 3 completely different numbers up there, hopefully to mine. And I'd like to add those numbers together. So mine's easy, 10, 20, 23. Now I've got 23 here. This discard pile, we've just taken 10 cards off, will now have 23 cards in it. I'm going to count them slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And hopefully the 3 numbers that you have that added up will equal the number of cards you have in your discard pile after you took out the 10 cards. Let me know in the comments if that worked. I really, really want to know if it worked. I hope it did. I hope it worked for you, because it's a really, really cool trick and I really, really like it. I'll put these over here. Ta-da! Yes, it worked for Harry. That's good to hear. Guys, thank you so much. I'm not going to drag it out today. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'll be back on Sunday. I might have Charlie with me. I might not. I don't know yet. But I will see you on Sunday at midday. Have a lovely time. Enjoy the weather while it's nice. But remember, stay safe. Don't take unnecessary risks. Stay safe. I love you all. From me to you. See you soon. Oh, I've got to come and press the button, haven't I? Oh, I forgot about that. Well done, Harry. At least you got the 52 cards. Let me come through here. See you soon, everyone. Be good. Bye for now.